few days ago, I was blessed with early access to the new Showdown in the Badlands expansion, and one of the decks I played was Reno Paladin. So of course we have the neutral Highlander payoff card, Reno Lone Ranger. It's the first neutral hero card, with a battle cry that says if your deck has no duplicates, then it removes everything from the opponent's board, and on the next turn they're only allowed to play one thing to their board. And when it says it removes everything, that means minions, locations, even dormant stuff, and stuff like Sargeras' Portal. So everything goes away. Incredibly strong AoE effect on this card. And then for the new hero power, it cycles between, I think, 7 different hero powers. They're all 2 mana, deal 2 damage, and then have a small upside on top of that. Now for the Paladin-specific Highlander payoff card, we have Spirit of the Badlands. It's a 3 mana 3/4 beast that says if our deck has no duplicates, then we get a permanent Mirage in our hand. And this Mirage is a card that each turn transforms into a minion from our deck, and the Mirage never leaves our hand even if we play that minion. So it's very similar to the Vision of Darkness from Sister Svalna. But unlike Svalna, we don't have to pay mana to get the card every turn, and it's a minion from our deck, so it's a very high quality card. It's almost as if we get to draw 2 cards every turn, but without having to worry about going to fatigue. So this is an extremely strong payoff card, in my opinion. And to make it even more consistent, we can draw it with Cattle Rustler. This is a 5 mana minion that draws a beast from our deck and makes it cost 3 less. So we play Spirit of the Badlands as our only beast, and it'll cost 0 mana when we draw it with Cattle Rustler. Oh, this is the opponent that I tried to play Wishing Well Rogue against, and I just mech rogued them, and it was kind of sad. So at least I'm playing something more interesting this game. I don't think I want an early Order in the Court in this deck. Okay, we got Cattle Rustler. That finds my, what is it? A saber-tooth tiger or something? The class Highlander thing. This opponent was playing Naga Demon Hunter. They're also playing Topple the Idol in that deck, which I thought was interesting. Boop. I saw something about there being new Silverhand recruits, but maybe they're just from that, from like a card, not from the hero power. This guy gives +3 hero. This card I could see being really, really strong. Just so efficient. Probably down to consecrate 2 minions against a pretty aggressive deck. Then I do have my choice between School Teacher and Astral Serpent next turn. I guess I can see the 4/4 being a little better here. Yeah, we'll just go with stats. Do Noglings Mana Thirst? I think they do. Pretty sure they do. But I don't really need value since I have Cattle Rustler. Maybe some healing is nice. Hopefully I didn't accidentally put a second beast in my deck, because this card is much better when it hits the Highlander payoff. 6 and 3. I believe last time they also rolled 6 and 3. Oh. It kind of looked like, oh, they had 4 power. I was thinking they only had 3. All right, let's do some rustling. Spirit of the Badlands. Alright, so each turn This turns into a minion from my deck, and it's permanent. So I get basically 2 cards every turn. I guess it's not quite like drawing 2 every turn, because it's only draw 2 every turn if you actually play the Mirage every turn. Which you won't always do, but you sometimes will. Dry Scale Deputy. Next time you draw a spell, get a copy of it. This is a Flash of Light. Probably not a great Horn of the Windlord board. I do have Pyromancer's Showdown, but it kind of sucks. It does kill a 3/1 though, and the 3/1 is scary. I'm just going to start with Flash of Light. See where the turn takes me. Leftmost minion has +3 attack and lifesteal. I could Pyro plus this, but now I have easy access to lifesteal, so I'm not nearly as worried about taking damage. I'm just gonna kill their higher power minion. If they're gonna value trade, basically, if they're gonna value trade against me, I think that's good for me. Oh, snap. That was a really strong card for the opponent to have here. Pretty mediocre hand here. The thing is, like, this Naga deck can pump out some damage, so I don't really know how safe I am. I don't have a good grasp on how quickly it can kill me. What the heck is this? You played an elemental last turn, discover an elemental. Oh, it came off Snake Eyes. I was like, what is happening? Anyway, well, Leviathan looks really, really good here. If I'm super scared, I definitely could play Pyro Lifesteal Showdown. I don't know, it doesn't really kill that much, it just heals for a lot. Oh wait, I can just give this thing lifesteal. What if I just give this thing lifesteal? What do you do? Set an enemy minion's health to 1. I panicked. Well, I did leave up some damage, but I also have minions in play. Why did that? Oh, okay. This is a Reno deck. How interesting. How interesting. I don't think Steam Cleaner does anything at the moment. I only got to play 1 minion, but it's a darn good minion, and I spent my mana pretty well. And if it's a Reno deck, I mean, are they only playing 1 of the sharpshooter cards? If they're only playing 1 of those, it's way, way harder for them to kill me from high numbers. That's pretty powerful here. All these hero powers do 2 damage. This also discovers a spell. Finley, but I have this Mirage that I don't really want to get rid of. What does this guy do? Set an enemy minion's health to 1, then 1 AoE. Maybe it's Pyro lifesteal time. The spell killed before Pyro, so I didn't get that much lifesteal. Maybe that wasn't that good, actually. I didn't even look at this. Oh, 1 AoE. That's fine. Argus. I do have another Judge Unworthy to deal with that. Oh, and I can play Showdown here. My opponent will only get 2 Outlaws. Fresh mana crystals. Got a big rush minion. Probably pretty respectable. What if I draw 2 cards, actually? I'm a lot less safe this turn than I have been recently. Kind of feel like I should have gone with the long arm. It wasn't huge, but it did lifesteal for a respectable amount. Oh no, it's going face. Alvaria. Oh, this has lifesteal. I totally forgot. Oh, I totally forgot about that. That makes this so much better. Yeah, my opponent also did not realize. It's sneaky when something with the little lightning bolt has lifesteal hidden behind it. Okay, well this is probably the Showdown Prismatic Beam turn. Or it could be the Reno. Showdown Beam costs 3 mana. Then I guess I could play Amatus. Would I want Amatus to draw 2? I guess that'd be fine. Maybe I just play Steam Cleaner in this thing. Pretty sure Steam Cleaner didn't do anything. That's fine though. What did they topple? Oh, Gunslinger Kurtrus. What happens if Kurtrus hits my Mirage? Wonder if that works. This stays in your hand. I don't know. My next card costs 1 more. The next time I draw a spell, I'll get a copy of it. Let's just see what Amatus can draw. These are both kind of mediocre. Guess I'll just play this. So they do only have 1 of the Naga shooters, but I am pretty low on health. That did kill my whole hand, but I think only Astalor was good there, so it's fine. This is the refresh, right? Yeah. My opponent's actually getting pretty weak. Hadn't actually been paying too much attention to their health. Probably not going to be able to kill them very easily, though. Next holy spell costs 2 less, and we got get a random quick draw. Let's just spend the turn quick drawing. Give me that one that heals. Discard my lowest cost spell. Are you a lowest cost spell? Hopefully not. Taunt. Then I got another farmhand. Okay, I feel real bad about being at 10. Maybe I should have just played Reno. They don't have that many cards left. Only 2 cards. Maybe they just don't have a Naga? Ow. Love Righteous Protector. Probably just play Reno here. And then I think there's an armor hero power. Okay, refresh mana works too. I think I'm safer now than I was last turn. Oh, they get to summon a 3-cost minion here, though. That could be kind of scary. Could be another sharpshooter. What is the card called? Blind Eye Sharpshooter. Okay. Oh, off Snake Eyes. I almost had so much respect for my opponent putting that card in their deck. But then, not quite. This gets +1 attack for each card in my hand, so it gets up to 6, but I have this. Pay for your crimes. Yes, all of them. Insane 3. Holy shit. I could push face with the weapon here. I do have True Silver Champion in hand, but at this point, I think my opponent is just getting run out of cards. Fell Bullet was probably not the best for them. Although they are playing the card they drew into. Just discover a Naga. The opponent has 2 cards remaining. Yogg. Probably not too excited to play Yogg. I do have 12, I guess 13 damage. Maybe this gets something crazy. Not crazy, but it does have lifesteal. This one also has lifesteal, but kinda not really. Alright, no cards left for the opponent. Nice. I drew a bunch of Mackie rolls. Nice. Played against Kibler's Excavate Death Knight earlier. This card is extremely good. Trying to remember what all was going on with that deck. When I built my version of Excavate Death Knight, it had plagues in it, which I thought was kind of cringe. And I'm playing Reno, so it's going to be real cringe if they're playing plagues. But maybe they're just playing some token stuff. Okay, that doesn't look like plagues. I think a 2-2 does... Actually, a 2-2's really bad against their hero power. I probably should have played Hi-Ho Silverwing. I was just thinking about how the 2-2 did against the arms dealer. Not the turn as a whole, but give me a break. You know, arms dealer is a brand new card. Alright, Hi-Ho Silverwing's great, and then we have 4 into 5.
I think your flavors might be a bit off. What in tarnation?
What in tarnation? Probably should have checked the draw first, but pretty much always playing this. Not expecting my opponent to be Highlander, so the Snake Oils won't be too annoying for them. But it is still a Chillwind Yeti.
The citadel stands strong.
Living Horizon. I think I'm happy playing Astalor. I do have this Reno coming up, which is a good answer to these eggs. What is this? They always discover, but then if it's quick draw, it costs 2 less. Okay, yeah. Insane art on this card, by the way. Pile of Bones. Pile of Bones is a good Reno target. But of course we are a couple turns away from that. This looks like it's probably a pretty good Keeper's Strength turn.
I'll drop you like they dropped my dad.
Although, I don't know, I do kill one of my own minions. Maybe it's not great. What else could I do? Play this thing. Let's trade this and see where the turn takes us. This card is really, really strong next turn. I'm just gonna Keeper's Strength. Whatever. This card never costs 0, I don't think. But I have 7 mana next turn. Although, my board might be full. I'm not sure if I'll be able to play it. What is this death rattle? The next time you excavate, resummon this. I'm not sure if that actually... I don't know if this card works the way it seems like it should. This... What does this do? You get 8. I'm gonna get 3 in hand and 5 on board. So I have a Wind Fury, a Rush, and a Taunt in my hand.
The desert sun strengthens my rays.
Pretty good turn. Okay, so it does actually revive a full Burrow Buster. So that's a pretty strong Death Growl target. From Farmhand, well, this is a totally insane Reno. Well, I guess not, since they get to trade off that one Death Rattle. It's still a really good Reno, though. Let me double check that this card is for some reason one-sided. Alright. Dealing with Rivendare is pretty important, because the only other game I've played with this deck went to Fatigue, so... seems good. And I got to deal with the Pile of Bones. Also, my opponent might just die to Astalor soon, which is nice. Primus doesn't have a great heal target here. Probably make taunts. No, they go blood. I could have dealt with the taunts. Could I have dealt with the taunts? Pyro would have likely cleared my own board. Alright, so what are we looking at here? I can push 9, put my opponent to 4. Astalor is only 50% to kill the opponent. Probably just hold it for next turn when it does more damage. Oh wait, I have hero power as well. Wait, they're just dead because I have consecration. I forgot Reno gave me a new hero power.